Hey guys, it's Nat from Nat's Numbers. Today I'm doing a political piece on Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump by the numbers. In this video, you are going to learn why in the world these two figures are on the US political stage at this time and why you or somebody in your life might be attracted to them as a candidate. This kind of analysis of human behavior, human personality typing through numerology, in my mind, is so important and so vital for two reasons, okay? Number one, in the West, in our political system, we have become more hyper-partisan, polarized, and divided than ever before in US history. And this is very degrading and very destructive for the destiny of our nation. You're going to see when we evaluate Trump and Clinton with numerology that each political platform and each candidate, they hold their own validity and they hold their own value. And it is absolutely imperative that we develop a compassion and an understanding for our fellow citizen, our fellow human being, because it's only then that we're going to be able to actually move forward and progress as a unified nation, okay? But the second reason is far more profound, I think, and far more important. Dare I say even spiritual. I believe that we as individuals truly are super powerful, that we have a greater impact on the destiny of our nation than we can even fathom. Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and one of my favorite people ever, he has this incredible quote. He says, "Each one of us harbors within ourselves a dangerous shadow and adversary who is involved as an invisible helper in the dark machinations of the political monster." What he meant by this statement was, after witnessing the horrors of World War II and the Holocaust, that the terror wasn't Hitler. The terror was that there were masses of people that could get consumed by an archetype, that could get hypnotized by this deep inherent need that they had as individuals, projected out into their political machine. He was saying, and he believed, that the only way that we can create peace among nations is if, as citizens, we are willing to face our own shadow and use these figures, for instance, Trump and Clinton, as catalyzers for that. In essence, there's a vast humanitarian, utility in facing your own shadow and becoming a better person. So let's get right into it. What is happening within us as a collective society, within the psyche of America, that is generating these two figures? Let's first talk about Trump. Oh, Trump. Trump is a 4 in numerology. It's known as the builder. It's known as the protector, the architect of worlds. 4s are all about survival, and they're all about stability. They live within this box that they've created of rules and regulations. And they draw a very, very strong line between, right versus wrong, good versus bad, black and white thinking to the max. And actually, in the world, this is a very useful human behavior and instinct within nature, the instinct of protection and boundary, because there is a fundamental danger within the foreigner, within what is beyond the walls of your kingdom. Think about if we were behind or around a fire and another tribe came by in like caveman days. Most likely they were coming to take territory, resources, to take the women. Think about when the Europeans, the white man, came to the Americas. They were carrying within them a virus that the natives had never been exposed to and practically wiped them out. It is biologically necessary to have a general suspicion of the foreigner and of what you don't yet know. So the people that back Trump are actually people that are really resonating with the archetype of the 4. These are people that really feel they want to protect and safeguard the ones that they love. And they're not afraid of being politically incorrect to do that. They want to feel strong as they face the fear of the unknown. They are the hand of justice. Now, this is where it dips into the danger of the archetype of the four. The four, as the protector and builder, can turn into the dogmatic and blind bully and can actually create destruction. Okay, the four can become blind within the walls that they build. You can't see what's on the other side. And fours oftentimes don't really want to, because their motive becomes weakening others, having power over others, because they think that that correlates with a higher level of strength. The four has a tendency to actually manufacture and fabricate enemies simply in their attempt to feel stronger. And even deeper, the four is immensely uncomfortable with the unknown, with what is not yet defined. So as citizens, we need to face the shadow of Trump. We need to face the shadow of what could be underneath some of these motivations. Do we, as individuals, weaken, judge, bully others to feel bigger or stronger? Do we label and put down what we fear or what we don't yet understand? Do we build walls to protect ourselves from the vulnerability of the unfamiliar and the not yet known? All right, let's dive into Hillary Clinton. Gosh, people really don't like Hillary Clinton. Hillary is a number 3, and the 3 is the polar opposite of the 4 in so many ways. The 3 is known as the communicator, the networker, the spellcaster, the performer, okay? 3s are all about the instinct to communicate, to exchange with the outer world, using this gift of self-expression that they have to affirm and relate to others. And 3 is such a needed instinct within our world, because it's the instinct of socializing, which at first might seem superficial, but it's this incredible instinct of overcoming duality and overcoming polarity through conversing and exchanging. So 3s are incredible networkers. They have this incredible ability as linguists. They can talk to people from all walks of life. They can listen and understand and speak in such a way that they are actually heard. So people that are attracted to Hillary are attracted to that archetype or instinct of the 3, the instinct of being socially connected, being socially informed, to have a voice, to be heard, to be seen. Within the 3, there's this incredible urge to listen to the audience, because the 3 is a natural performer. And so Hillary, for instance, literally started on her campaign trail something that she called the listening tour, where she would literally sit down with a pen and a pad of paper and just listen to what people's, complaints were, what their desires were, what their concerns were. This incredible hyper-awareness about the audience is what can then dip into the villainous phase of the 3. The 3 can misinterpret this sensitivity that they have about the audience and how the audience feels as a prompt for personal approval rather than a duty to that group. In other words, they get so entrenched in their social circles and the desire to be on stage, to be popular, to be liked, to have the applause, right? That they lose sight of the reason why they're connecting and exchanging in the first place. And in their attempt to please the audience, they can actually destroy the authentic connection to the people, right? They're willing to lie, to cheat, to deceive, to skirt responsibility as they try to manufacture this persona, right, to appear as favorable as possible. And they're willing to use their gift of self-expression to undermine others in their attempt to build themselves up. It's not just inauthenticity here, it's using that sacredness of human connection and interchange to appease their own ego and their own desire to feel important. So let's dip into what we as citizens need to face as Hillary's shadow, okay? Where do we find ourselves seeking the approval of others? Saying what other people want to hear versus what our truth actually is? Do we try to fit into a group, to be popular, to feel safe, to feel comfortable? Do we lie? Even those like small white lies. Do we skirt responsibility to make ourselves look favorable to others? Do we seek applause and compliments over our commitment to a deeper duty to the whole? All right, guys, so that just skimmed the surface. If you guys like these sort of political commentaries, current events by the numbers, please thumb up the video and let me know. And let me know what you guys are thinking around the shadow side within yourself of Trump and of Hillary Clinton. I will talk with you guys again soon. Bye.